Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I, of course, am Evan Taylor from Stupidly Awesome Gaming. Okay, got more content. All right, and I'm playing Dishonored today, or tonight, I should say. What should I do? Should I do easy, normal, or hard? Enemies inflict increased damage and are more perceptive. I'll do hard. That's fine. Now, this is actually one of my favorite games from 2012. I liked it for its I liked it for its aesthetic. Okay, hang on. You have just returned from a journey of several months visiting the other nations in the Empire to ask for aid in dealing with the rat plague. You must deliver their diplomatic response to the Empress, whom you serve as Lord Protector.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home and bring good news.
I like this game for its art style and its brutal combat. Okay, Runhaven River.
Steady hand.
But the story was amazing.
Cast off line. Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
Yeah, I like this game for, like I said, the art style. The story was really fun. Honestly, doing a clean hands run is, I wouldn't say one of the most difficult things, but it is definitely annoying.
Oh there! We're going up.
And I've completed the first game. I'm also a big fan of steampunk-esque games as well.
Turning on the pipes. And she's rising. Oh, at last.
This is canals, if I remember correctly. But I remember I did a clean hands run in this game a long time ago, and I want to say back when it first came out, I saved up my money and grabbed it.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Alright. Before anything, I always forget to turn on the subtitles. Alright, there we go.
It's been good traveling with you, Corvo.
You know what to do next time?
Yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
Just don't do anything crazy. Sokolov's changed everything again, and we don't know what the hydraulics will do.
Hello, sir.
Corvo, you're back!
Emily, Dunwall Tower.
Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Okay, go on.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, this is a stealth tutorial.
Ooh. Later, will you give me more climbing lessons? Let's see if you're so good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
Okay. Press B to enter stealth mode. Then stay behind cover to break line of sight with enemies and avoid detection. While sneaking, your footsteps are muffled. Press 1. By holding Y and then pressing left or right stick, you can lean around corridors, allowing you to look ahead without being seen by enemies.
Okay, well, somewhere else then.
Yeah, I don't really have to use the lean. At least not right now.
Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too.
Adorable. Now let's go
Did
see
you
her.
see any monsters while traveling to the other isles? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them, but I think she only says that to scare me.
Welcome home, Lord Protector.
While you were gone, Mother seemed very sad.
Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been.
They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid.
A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
Paintings. The
Let's
first
go.
photographs. Nah, I'm not gonna be a dick and drink. Should I be a dick and drink? You know what? Yeah, no.
What are you doing? I need the bottle to draw the eye away from Campbell. I suppose I can paint him without the cider, though in truth he's always close to this stuff.
It was a fool's errand, Corvo. The plague comes from inside us. We must all strengthen our faith.
Well, you
High
already.
Overseer, I must ask you to hold your pose.
I mean, you already drew the, or not drew. You already painted the cider. I don't see how that was important, but all right.
Things She'll see you at once.
Could the city get any worse? Indeed, I believe so.
Hello, my lord. They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo, 2 days early, full of surprises, as usual.
Yeah, as usual. That's me.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me.
Follow me, Captain.
What news have you brought?
We should leave them.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
Press R2 to attack with your right hand, L2 to attack with your left hand if you have a weapon or power equivalent. Press and hold RB to block incoming sword attacks. Perfect time will put the enemies off balance and open them up to a lethal counter.
Emily, get behind me! Look out! Another one!
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here...
No more! Not again!
Mommy!
No! Get away from her! Corvo!
Oh, Mommy!
Of course.
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
us all. Look at what he's done.
My thing is, how does anybody believe
Killed the
this?
empress.
I love who's looking around.
What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Peg him.
Again, how does anybody believe this? Like, how long has he served as the bodyguard? Like, did somebody think it was a slow burn? Like, what's going on? Destroy any enemy in your path or adopt a stealthy approach. Coldridge prison. Dishonored. 6 months have passed since you were accused by the royal spy master of murdering the empress and conspiring to abduct her daughter, and conspiring to abduct her daughter, Emily, the royal heir. Now locked away in Coldridge prison, the time of your execution draws near. Order shall prevail.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
We all start with innocence, but the world leads us to guilt. Little fire that warms is damn it, I can't read that. Something than a big fire that burns. Oh, okay. A little fire that warms is better than a big fire that burns. Anonymous message. Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. A friend.
Hey, I can smell you from here.
So many people are coming to the execution tomorrow.
On account of Corvo, who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Okay, assassinations and non-lethal takedowns. With a sword in hand, assassinate an unaware enemy by pressing right trigger, or approach an unaware enemy from behind and hold RB to perform a non-lethal takedown. Using stealth in the non-lethal approach has benefits. Fewer rats and weepers. Some people react favorably, and the final outcome is not as dark.
Attention, the solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Huh? outsider's eyes. I'm getting spooked.
Seen anything scary?
Bug someone else.
Love how the guy's sleeping.
Oh, no. Stupid goddamn.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Nothing after all.
He's probably gonna see me.
Huh?
Yep.
Dump you in the river. Get around him. Let's beat him to the house.
Alright, hang on. Let me get another stab at that.
Blow off.
How come so many people are coming to the execution tomorrow?
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Hey, can I buy a ration of elixir from today?
Burn this place to the ground. Hey, kill a guard for me, will ya?
If only you could let him. If only you could let him out to cause a distraction. Right, turn around.
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Oh, nice. So Colossus elixir. Potted meat. Guard walkway entrance. Ow.
Attention.
If I'd
The
gone through the
solitary
door, I
wing
would have
is
got.
off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Coins. Again, if only I could let all the prisoners out, that'd be hilarious. Oh. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Let me give me a big old hug. Ah, the interrogation room. I remember last time I was here. I will kill you. Not this time, because I
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be, because it's not supposed to happen, you dumb fuck. Duty Officer's Report. Duty Officer's Report, Corvo's interrogation. Corvo Attano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is for uttermost import. This is of the utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves. Follow their orders without hesitation and keep the torture under control. If Corvo dies in his hands instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next. Clockwork explosive. Trials of Aptitude. Excerpt from the Book of the Esoteric Practices of the Abbey. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject surreptitiously in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological conditions and other signs ongoing throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, those befitting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn and must begin the march to an outpost outside the city. There, the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain, when they make a pilgrimage to Whitecliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is determined which of the children will become overseers and which must be put down. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. Well, note to self, don't ever try to become an overseer. Or if you are marked, quote-unquote, hide.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance
Did you patrol the yard?
unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
Not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. The report's trouble for both of us.
I'm moving.
Nasty furry filth.
Ugh.
Huh?
Oh, shit.
Tell me again what you'll do if Slackjaw and his Bottle Street boys jump you.
You're such a choffer.
I don't know, stupid goddamn. Somehow. That's it.
Alright, Mumbly Joe.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow. Right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
Did he go out? Alright. Ow, I actually have to go in there, damn it. Is he going out?
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
I don't know, stupid goddamn.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
I can completely bypass this. I didn't know that. Ah, damn it. If only I wasn't doing a non-lead.
Scary.
Think you're being quiet? Hey, I heard that.
crap. Not dead. Honestly, all I gave a shit about. Gotta go. Alright. That's really all I cared about. Like, is he dead? Is he dead? Nope. Screw that. I'm good. And then here's where I'll find out if I get, yeah, go to the sewers. Dunwall sewers. Yeah, I really don't care about, I don't care about them as long as they don't die and fuck up my no-kill run. Fugitive, you have escaped Coldridge prison with the help of hidden allies. If you reach the Wrenhaven River, they promise to aid you in your next move.
Use some kind of explosive to blast his way out.
How did they hear about it this?
You think he had help?
Note from a friend. Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Coldridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Grab the gear and find Samuel where these tunnels dump out in the river. He will bring you to us, a friend who will meet you soon.
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get cool.
Oh, damn. Ooh. Hungry rats. Oh. Gross. Ugh. Ugh. For real. But smelling like crap is a small price to pay for freedom. Damien's journal. Amanda and I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we needed. Even that's all gone now, and there's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick, and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district, so we'll stay here and share the last hours together. Our fire will keep the rats away, but they'll inherit this city. Damien.
Screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you?
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there like a rat.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
No one will keep us from death. You cannot kill the rat plague. Lovely. Ow. Ah, yeah. Alright. Looks like we'll have to keep more than one eye open. To the Lord Protector. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongly taken from you. Excuse me. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isles and meet with our man Samuel, near where these tunnels spill into Wrenhaven River. All haste and luck. We share a common purpose. Ooh. Nice little crossbow. Oh, nice. Escape the sewers to meet new ally. $10. Sleep darts. Oof. God damn. Jelly shared. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey, got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month.
Won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard. Smells like a dead weeper in here.
Hope you don't get eaten by a rat. Or
Let
rats.
me know if you want to take my patrol. Shut up.
Okay.
Stay alert, you worms. He's not getting out this way on my watch.
Yeah, we'll see about that, buddy. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Dropped.
I know something.
Oh, crap.
Hey, oh, you're gonna bleed.
God damn it. And... what is this?
Fall down already.
Yeah, that ain't happening, buddy. It's the only thing that sucks about doing a pacifist run. Is you basically just have to, like, run away if you're spotted. Now, normally this is the time when I would... like, I would probably restart or I'd use something else.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo is responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to
Corvo, over here. Quick. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet
Believe it, Samuel.
just down the river from here.
Alright. Alright, old man, let's go. Didn't kill anybody. Okay, check. Ghost never detected. Yeah. Kind of fumbled that. Alright. And we're good. The Hound Pit's Pub. Hidden in an old bar, or hidden allies. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalist Inner Circle to learn what they've got in mind.
This is the Hound Pit's Pub, closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the
Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Royalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Dishonored.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We've found our...
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the empress.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm in.
You must be exhausted.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Yeah, I'm game.
Will remain in effect.
Hello, Piero.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Whale oil refilling station. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the full tanks. They are quite unstable. Excuse me. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly. For once.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time, and then observe them for years if need be, to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
I mean, theoretically, couldn't you just create a suit instead? The temptation to just literally hang that over the thing and drop it is like something out of an Acme cartoon is so fucking...
Just get it near...
It's so fucking hard to resist.
Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? See the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Perfect. Alright, what do you got? Let's look at upgrades. Crossbow accuracy, range, reload, combat sleep darts. Sleep darts sedative effect is immediate even in combat. Oh, nice. Bolt capacity, bone charm capacity, mask optics. Alright, let's go with bolt capacity, because I think that'll mean I can hold 10 sleep darts.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Yeah, you're right. I'll head to my room for some sleep.
Sleep well.
Oh, it automatically starts. Okay, I didn't know that. Somewhere else. Check. That's weird. Whoa! I didn't realize the Hound Pit's pub floats now. Something's not right. Oh yeah, no crap, Corvo.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not?
Yeah.
The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that we can call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Blink. One of the best abilities, in my opinion. Press left trigger to execute a fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. You can also use it to move upward, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. Hold left trigger to target your destination with precision. A blue sphere indicates that you should reach your destination. A blue arrow indicates that you will climb up when you reach your destination. Fallen letter. You cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her. Damn. Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it in the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can.
Your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
This place is the end of all things.
The heart. Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes, even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press left trigger while targeting a person or location.
And at the beginning, all of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
Yeah, that's very fucking creepy.
The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort in bones gnawed by teeth.
Runes. A rune, perfect. Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to the power section to exchange them for powers. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. Nice. Honestly, I already know what I already know what powers I'm probably gonna get. I'm most likely going to get agility and bend time. Dark vision, maybe, because it has its uses. But agility, your jump height is increased, and you can get to all manner of things with that. Because you really only need level 1. Possession is okay, but I did use it a lot on my first runs.
As it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Pitch pub. Collecting valuables during mission. Okay. Hidden allies. Hidden in an old bar on the river. Okay. Meet with the loyalists in a circle and learn what they've got in mind. Mystical Wolfhound artifact. Oh, nice. Bone charms. Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit. By default, you can activate up to 3 bone charms at once in the bone charm section of the... Oh yeah, I think this is from... this is from the DLC I got. Thank you, Definitive Edition. The Journal of Granny Rags. Excerpt from the Ramblings of a Street Denizen. Of course I'll tell you, dearie. I won't keep any secrets from you in the end. All the dreary days of my life are like the windows of a house. From the kitchen, I can see out into the garden where the leaves and the stalks are brown and bug-eaten. You can see a little lump of dirt where something was wrapped in a blanket and laid to rest during the rows of twisting vines. Front room looks out onto the street where the neighbors are all setting fire to their homes, barricading themselves inside. Warm and snug, dearie. Don't forget about the bedroom, either. It sees into a dreary alley where hooligans are playing a game with an old man. The first 2 are hitting him with sticks, and the girl with them is kicking at his dry old ribs. Oh, to have those bones to boil them in a pot. No one lives in my house anymore, dearie. No one you'd want to meet. When I lived there with my husband, we were fine, fine people. Vera Marais, everyone would say. Your house is as grand as Boyle Manor. Better even. Your dinners are lavish and your parties are the best. When that young Sokolov came to paint my portrait, I was nearly still in my prime. Radiant, he said, and he was just barely a man, so young, painting all the best people across the land. Everyone wanted a portrait by his hand, all my friends. I was the only one, dearie, wet with his paint, glistening on the canvas for a pretty coin. But it wasn't all parties and paintings. My husband and I weren't always at home. No, we traveled together, he and I, to the far ends of the Isles, beyond even all the way to the red cliffs of Pendicia. To dig in the rock and crawl through the caves, holding up candles and squinting at the walls. Many precious things we came upon, but none so precious as the boy with the black eyes, dearie. All those marks and bones carved so deep and polished so bright. I brought the old bones home, hid them from my dear husband, then I learned to boil them and carve them myself. They made such good presents, dearie. The little mute boy took them home. He loved them so. All the time he came back with new bones for me, holding them up so I could see it in his eyes. Even though his tongue was still, Granny, his eyes would say to me, carve these bones for me. Make me another present. And he went so far, all the way to Dunwall Tower. The royal headsman himself now, my little mute boy and his shiny, shiny sword. Better bones were what I needed, you see. Better bones to carve and polish, scrape and gleam. My dear old husband was always tired. I made him soup and then he was sick. Better bones was all for my little mute boy, carved in the name of the one with black eyes. And after my husband was gone, given away as birthday gifts, I didn't want to live there anymore. So now I'm old and I don't have money to give my presents to. It's sifting through the garbage for granny rags and feeding the little birdies that gather at my feet. No one wants to have tea, dearie, especially those rude louts on Bottle Street. Slackjaw and his boys, always meddling with an old woman just trying to make her way. In the end, we'll be together with him, you and me in the dreary night, with stars above and below, and always the one with the black eyes, dearie. Creepy as fuck. Alright. Creepy old ladies. God damn. Man, you get a lot of bone terms. I didn't realize that. Occultist stamp. Okay, alright. Field survey notes the royal spy. Excerpt from the personal memoirs of Hiram Burroughs, dated several years earlier. This is the 4th day, month of high cold. Progress continues on the suspension of gang activity in the distillery district, but more slowly than I had expected. The ruffians operating there have been cunning. I'll grant them that. But it's only a matter of time. I'll see their leaders flogged in public and sent beneath the royal executioner's blade. If I had my way, that mute bastard would be working night and day, removing the heads that need removing. Internally, the Empress does not seem pleased with my investigations. It seems that it is beyond her thinking, against her very nature as a trusting person, to believe that the traitors move among us, but I know they do. They must. No, Jasmine would rather spend her time with the Royal Protector. At least he's likely to stop any immediate threat to her safety, but a strong arm is not what's needed against those who would undermine us. How will Corvo's sword stop a poisoned wine glass or an explosive delivered by a courier? It will not. There are many threats around us, threats requiring meticulous efforts to police. Young Lady Emily is undisciplined. I'm afraid here within Dunwall Tower she receives instruction from the finest tutors known in the Isles, yet her mother spoils her and she spends most of her time lost in imagination, wasting her time drawing or asking Corvo to teach her to fight with wooden sticks. The girl might rule the Empire someday. Every moment spent at play is a moment wasted. Shoring up security for the main gate leading to the Dunwall Tower has been another pet project of late. To think that back in his day, Emperor Caldwell left it open to the public during the day, allowing anyone to come and go as they pleased. If it were up to me, I'd seal off access to the streets entirely, but the Empress won't hear of it. The waterlock is much easier to protect, and if it were the only way to the tower, traffic in and out would be greatly reduced. Someday the wrong person is going to slip in and we'll suffer for it. Mark my words, no amount of security is excessive when it comes to protecting heads of state. The Empress also disapproves of my plans for the Sokolov devices. Sokolov himself has no interest in security, of course, but he's vain and therefore keen to his inventions deployed in any fashion. This wall of light he's been tinkering with has promise. In any case, at least I was able to convince the Empress to upgrade the pistols carried by the officers of the Watch. Why do I worry so when no one else seems to care? If I ever fall asleep, will it all sink into the ocean? Will the rough things to clamber over the walls and fill themselves on our flesh? This is what I see in the same dream several times each month. If only I had more say in things, more authority, I could protect us all. Perhaps I have been working too hard. Dinner and an evening of conversation with a certain lady of refinement might be in order. Perhaps somewhere nice in the estate district. Hiram Burroughs, Royal Spy Master. Really? You killed her for that? Rumors and sightings. God. Excerpt from the Overseer's Covert Field Report. For over a year now, I've lived away from the Abbey, without the company of my Overseer brethren or the guidance of the blind sisters of the Oracular Order. Days have passed with me sleeping in the dens of cut purses, murderers, and worse, and the nights have seen me prowling through the worst alleys and wretched corners of Dunwall. I've taken my meals with killers. At times I've ventured beyond the city walls, meeting in forgotten graveyards and the outlying ruins frequented by those of ill means. My beard has grown long, and I wear the weathered clothing and bits of boiled leather favored by the Bottle Street and Hatter gangs, and by those rough men and women who make their trade knifing others in return for coin. My hands have run red with blood. It's true, but I have selected my targets with care, choosing among those criminals and heretics who were not fit to live, executing them justly and using their deaths as a means of building my reputation. So far, this trick has allowed me to make my name among my murderous colleagues without taking the lives of the innocent. My goal is singular. I must impress the assassin named Dodd in order to get close to him. Of all the practitioners of black magic we have tracked, none concern the Abbey as much as Dodd. It is said that his mother was a witch from one of the archipelagos off the Pendician coast. Taken captive by pirates venturing far from the Isles, according to legend, by the time the ship returned, the captain was dead and the witch controlled the crew, with Dodd still a shadow in her belly. The earliest stories tell of a gang killer without mercy moving among the shopkeepers and the city watch officers of Dunwall like a reaper through wheat. Then a period of silence followed. Years, we now believe, he spent traveling the Isles, studying anatomy and the occult in the great halls of learning and in hidden basements frequented by fellow dabblers in the forbidden arts. Dodd is even purported to have spent a winter in the Academy of Natural Philosophy itself, and for a time, before a schism developed, he counted the Brigamore witches among his allies. All the while he honed his craft, and it is during this time that we believe he began to consort with the outsider. News reports emerged of a dusky-skinned assassin paid by the elite to eliminate their rivals in Dunwall and in the other major cities across the Isles. Those who saw him and lived numbered in the handful, but all of them reported something strange. He appeared and vanished like smoke. From a nearby rooftop he gestured and a noblewoman stumbled from her balcony, falling to her doom on the cobblestones below. Most recently, as the new threat of the plague has risen in Dunwall, Dodd has been seen leading a gang of men in dark leather, dressed as factory whalers in their vapor masks. They seem loyal beyond comprehension for one so unworthy, leading me to wonder if some of his magic is dedicated to lulling their minds, enslaving them. Only a month ago, one young girl claims to have come upon a strange scene. Carrying a bottle of milk home to her crippled brother, she was taking a shortcut through the tailor's district. In a narrow street, she passed beneath a window and heard unusual sounds from within. Pushing aside the ratty curtain, the girl saw an abandoned apartment, used by miscreants for gambling and trading haverweed. An occult shrine had been erected against the far wall, which she recognized from the teachings given by her local overseer. A man she described as resembling Dodd was kneeling before the shrine, muttering to an unseen spirit as if in argument. He took a carving made of pale bone from the altar before him, and the lights all went out in a gush of unclean wind. Quiet as a field mouse, she slipped away, running until she reached her home. There can be no doubt, Dodd is an agent of the outsider and must die, for there is no limit to the evil that man might do. This is my solemn oath and the great purpose of my life. Until Dodd is dead and his corruption has been purged from the world, I will continue to move among the depraved, winding my way toward him. I will not drop my guise or don my overseer's mask again until Dodd breathes no more. Interesting. Okay, Rail Spy. Okay, it looks like I read everything. Sorry if you guys don't like the lore as much as I like to, but I can't help it. Okay, breath capacity in water increased slightly. Voyeur, moderate keyhole peeping magnification, delicate touch, breaking glass sounds, moderately reduced. Raven. Yeah, I don't need that. Quick dodge. Enemies miss more often with arrows and bolts. Swim speed increased slightly. White rat's friend. White rats won't attack you. Gutter feast. White rats can be consumed for mana. I'll equip that one. Power effects slightly improved. Firewater shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Fencer, win sword v sword contests more frequently. Blast resistance. Okay, I guess I'll increase that one. Yeah, I was hoping I'd get early life and criminal report record Slackjaw. Okay, sorry guys, I'll have to read one more. Excerpt from a series of letters sent by a member of the Bottle Street Gang. You want that chigwig on Slackjaw? What he was like when he was young, before he got his name? Oh, he's got a cool head now, but it weren't always like that in the days before he was boss of the Bottle Street Gang. Time was young. Slackjaw wasn't such a reasonable man. Like most of us, he grew up on the streets, running with a pack of ragamuffins and avoiding the law, pitching whatever he needed. Dark-haired and dark-eyed, smoking a pipe by the age of 10. For them born into the brothels or coming from the orphanages, it was either the gangs or working with the mudlarks, and no one wants that. Some got pressed into the Navy or put down in the mines run by the Pendleton or Boyle families. As hard as it was on the streets, as hungry as we all got, at least we was free. By the time we weren't little'uns anymore, Slackjaw was one to watch, usually calling the shots when we took down a farmer's cart or sidewalk street vendor. He'd come up with a plan, give everyone some part to play, and decide on the split. Most of us just went along because we learned fast that we made out better like that. More food, more coin. Plus, none of us wasted Plus, none of us wanted to deal with Slackjaw when he was in a rage. He worked on a couple of big jobs with Black Sally across town, and that was enough to get the attention of other bosses. He wasn't just a street kid anymore. Now he was an up-and-comer, which meant trouble. Another guy who fancied himself as such was Mike the Fish, who was working his way up, running the protection racket among the factory women. One fine evening, we're all taking in a bawdy show in the theater house. Mike the Fish and his lot are there in the cheap seats too, just down the aisle from us. Mike gets a wild idea. He wasn't big on planning and throws a heavy ceramic spittoon at Slackjaw, hits him square in the face and breaks his jaw. We look to see if there's gonna be a blood brawl, but Slackjaw just points at the door and we all leave, with Mike laughing at our backs. Waking up the next day without telling us why, Slackjaw motioned for us to all follow. He still can't say a word, so we just come along. We stop at the docks and Slackjaw pays coin for it, a heavy chain covered in hooks. It's for fishing in the deep, something you'd attach to a long line off the side of a ship. It's about 4 feet, made of thick links, and there are shark hooks coming off of it at different angles. Slackjaw's got that thing wrapped around his left arm, dangling at his side. Not sure how we knew where Mike the Fish was staying, but when we reached this girl's house, Slackjaw throws a bottle through the window just like that. It's almost noon. There's a bunch of screaming inside, and Mike pokes his head out looking wide-eyed and baffled when he sees Slackjaw out in the streets. A look comes over his face that still gives me the willies. Pure murder. Mike comes out of the side door bellowing like a blood ox, holding a cleaver, heading straight for Slackjaw. When they come together in the street, Slackjaw spins and the shark hooks bite deep into Mike's arm and shoulder. He screams, but Slackjaw holds onto the chain. He's standing there with his jaw broken, clenched tight, with the chain wrapped around his left arm, hooks sunk into Mike the Fish, just knifing him as fast as he can. Mike couldn't fight very well, hooked like that, using his left hand, but he was a big guy, and it took a lot of stabbing before he went to his knees. Everyone was cheering at first, but then we all went quiet, just kept going and going, until it was just Mike the Fish blubbering, crying like a baby, and the sound of Slackjaw's knife. When it was over, here's the brilliant part. Slackjaw took out a note and stuck to Mike's face with a nail. It just said, "If you want a job, come to Bottle Street." Slackjaw didn't talk right for a couple months, but word spread fast. By the end of the year, once we had a sizable gang going, he sent out letters to the other bosses telling them that he was running a brand new crew over on Bottle Street. Most of them laughed or beat up the guys who delivered the letters. Green-Eyed Trish even came back missing a thumb, but apparently Slackjaw was expecting that kind of reaction and had a backup plan. A week later, 4 of the bosses were dead. Seemed like a series of unfortunate events, but everyone knew better. One shot dead by the watch while standing in the middle of a meat market, another slipping and falling into the water, out cold. One of the older bosses found in bed with his belly open wide and a Tivian pear stuffed in his mouth. Still not sure what that meant, and Sheila Barnesworth was found bubbling in a cauldron of hot wax. Slackjaw sent out another set of letters, offers to the underbosses telling them that they'd be treated fair as peers. He even sent Green-Eyed Trish with one of the letters. All the underbosses accepted. After spilling the guts of his main competition, Slackjaw went in for stabilizing his business, real neat-like, calling in favors, smoothing things over, giving everyone a little bit of coin or drink as a bonus, showing what he could be like as a boss. So everything got quiet, which always makes the boys of the City Watch nervous, of course. Word went out among the Royal Spymaster's snitches, the responsible citizens group they called themselves, telling everyone working in a shop or sweeping off the front steps of their homes to keep watchful eyes for Slackjaw and his men, trying to suss out what they were up to and what had just happened. But Slackjaw ain't stupid. He greased a few palms among the shopkeepers in the watch too, telling them that he was in town to stay and that things would be run properly from now on, without so much blood. He was finally a real boss, ready to settle into the business of moving whiskey, running the hound fights and offering up the ladies and gentlemen of the night, if you take my meaning. Then the plague came. At first it seemed like a good thing. A few people got sick and everyone wanted to buy those potions from Sokolov or Piero. Healthy elixir or spiritual remedy, they call them. Slackjaw told me he saw an opportunity. We already had an old whiskey factory with a still where we could water the stuff down and sell it discounted. Doing the same with the Sokolov's elixir was a smart plan. Pretty soon everybody in the slums was sick and business was good. But after a while there were so many people down with the plague that everyone got scared. Everybody started acting real nasty and everything fell apart. When people can't work, they don't have the coin for elixir, watered down or pure. When the Empress died, it seemed like Dunwall would slide into the void. Spymaster Burroughs took over and the watch started using all that new Sokolov technology. Watchtowers, tall boys, and them arc pylons. They put up a wall of light across Clavering Boulevard and cracked down hard, but Slackjaw surprised us again. Instead of leaving town on a boat bound for Morley or one of the other isles, he stayed and kept it all together. We get as much elixir to fight off the plague as the City Watch with their taxes and rations, and that's kept us alive so far. Crowley. Brawlers. Bottle Street Gang. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I like to read all of the lore if possible. Alright, now that I'm pretty sure you guys are all done listening to me jawbone, let's,
Attention Dunwall citizens. River traffic.
It's time to get down. Now let's get down to brass tacks.
The distillery district. Due to risk of infectious contact, violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands.
There we go. I always hated going. Yeah, there we go. I always hated going in the water because I think, yep, there it is. Where is it? There we go. Play your way, powers. Okay, agility. You can jump higher by holding A. At level 2, you can sprint much faster. Take a look at this. There we go. Trust me, this will help a lot. There we go. Damn it. Okay. Alright, now let's talk to Admiral Havoc. Sorry, it was like 20 minutes of just straight lore, but...
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Okay.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Okay.
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me, but my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison, and I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession.
Yeah.
Before you became an assassin.
Alright, Samuel. Oh, wait a minute. How much oh, wait a minute. I have a lot of coin now. I can go visit Piero. Oh, there you are.
What can I do for you?
Let's talk about upgrades and new equipment. Oh, I can get a rune if I wanted to. Oh, whoa, I have a lot of fucking money. Okay. Spring razor Betsy, I don't need that. Just, sleep bolt. There we go. Fast reload enables auto reload. Combat sleep dart, that's extremely useful. Let's go mask optics. Crossbow accuracy. And crossbow range. Perfect. Yeah, this really gives me a nice little edge right off the bat.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Alright, let's go. Let's go, Samuel. Let's go to the distillery district. Man, I love that mask. High Overseer Campbell. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant religious faction and is a close ally to the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupt and holds the secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office of the High Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the Loyalists, Martin is being held there. Free him and allow him to escape.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. The City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Regular old pick your poison.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep them in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Hey!
What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Well, he ain't moving no more.
This whole place has gone to the hounds. Sorry, I can't help you. I don't know this area well.
Alright. Scenario bolt. Okay.
Good. Keep them coming.
I can feel a great age ending.
Bone charm.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond.
I think the little birdies
The
are sad
overseers
today.
of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary.
Garbage, 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 garbage. All of it. I think the little birdies are sad today.
You are completely cracked, lady. The question is, how do I get there?
Oh no, that's...
Granny Rags.
Dear?
Oh god. She wrote that crazy
Is
journal.
that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Oh, the dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Let's try a little bit of a
the
stealthier.
birdies are sad.
Someone wants this.
Oh, crap.
Come on, let's get this.
There you go.
I think the little birdies are sad today. Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys.
Yeah,
My
I did.
brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you.
Oh,
I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Oh, God. Sad thing is, she reminds me of my grandmother.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left. You never listened. I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack jaw is the worst. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him.
Yeah, I like the way your crazy brain thinks.
I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Oh, God.
They're shy. You'll have to go, or they won't.
Ow! The hell? There we go. There we go. This is pretty much how you can get the achievement Mostly Flesh and Steel. Mostly Flesh and Steel, for those who don't know, that's the excuse me, that's the one where you only get through the game with basic blink. It's basically the equivalent of a...
It was just a cold. Are you sure? Because you know we have to check you. And there's an inspection fee.
There we go.
Anyone there?
I owe you,
what's
brother.
going on?
I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that.
You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business.
Well, it was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me. Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
Yeah, show me what you have, Griff. Okay, sleep. Yeah. Yeah, get good prices, I swear. At least I can recoup some of my sleep darts. Well, at least one of them. Yeah, always follow the General Kenobi rule in this game. Always take the high ground. do. This is stupid as hell. And the fact that
City Watch owns these streets.
That's not gonna change.
Alright. Dr. Galvani's office. Ooh, Cankerman. Oh, gold from that. Ah, damn it, out of the combination. Okay, rat mascara.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
No, they don't.
All right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear Telly's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going
so
to be
do
like
a lot of
when we're
people
married?
in power.
It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
Huh?
No crap. Okay, he's already a little spooked.
Maybe wind.
Yeah, maybe the wind in a mask. There we go. And down he goes.
He says to bring food, I bring food. What? We'll find you. Don't make me call the city watch.
There you go. Just in case. Cleaning instructions. Dear Miss Benton, when cleaning my study, I ask that you constrain your efforts strictly to the floors. Please, at all costs, refrain from attempting to clean or arrange my bookshelf. In fact, it would be best to keep away from it altogether. Otherwise, I'll have to reconsider the terms of your employment. Regards, Dr. Galvani. P.S. Since I'll be out of the city for a few days, I've left next week's pay as well. The bank was closed, so I'm afraid it's short by half. You can count on me for the remainder next week, of course. Oh, God. Galvani Academy knows. Galvani, the latest case should arrive within a week, containing all the components you need. Be careful with the white phosphorus. Can't have you getting phossy jaw like the tanners at the edge of the city, poor bastards. Sorry you have to practice in secret. The vivisectionist should be celebrated. Revered even. Cutting up rats should be done in the town square with a crowd of eager students taking notes, not in some dirty little secret room hidden behind a wall of books. Anyway, lucky for you to have an old friend who never left the academy. Let me know what else you need, but remember, it might be a month before I can put together another shipment. Yours in knowledge, Artemis Moore, procurement clerk and provisioner, Academy of Natural Philosophy, South Wing. P.S. Next time you are nearby, come in for an afternoon. We've stayed fairly insulated from the plague since so few come and go here, and we've got quite the stock of Tivian brandy. Okay. That's why she wanted him to stay away from his bookshelf. Right, the scare. Okay. Sewer capacity in the month of nets. Exerted interview to a formal report. Big City Works Crew 17A. Excuse me. I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. It's been every year that we work like men gone mad during the month of nets. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that the works is clogged with trash from the catch, pieces of crates and nets, but the water smells of hagfish guts too. We gotta get it done before the month of rain or you know what. And it ain't like we get help from those pricks in civil engineering either. Been at this job for nigh on 28 years, and I ne'er seen one of them come below, except to measure will it hold when they go putting up one of their fancy new bridges. So these last 3 years been the worst, and here's why. It's the river crust moved into the works. We hear a man ahead yell and scream like he's burning up, and we'll climb up fast. No other choice. Damn. Okay. Should I, It's as if I was never here. I do like, Blink is frickin' precise. The eradication of Black Sally. Before Slackjaw ran the streets in the distillery district, there was no boss more ruthless, violent, or dedicated to squeezing the average citizens for coin than Black Sally. Like so many from Morley, she was a pale-skinned and green-eyed with hair as black as the void. They say that she started young, and as a girl she'd stun a man with her looks, coming upon him in an alley, then smile, a one-sided smile, and suddenly run him through with a knife. She'd have his money and be on her way before he breathed his final breath. As a boss, she was worse, ruling over the meanest street gang Dunwall had set up to that time. Her operation touched everything from shipping to prostitution. She even had a racket going with the Bakers Guild. A finger in every pie, indeed. One man, watch Captain Jules Robin, made it his mission to stop her, and kept the case going for half a decade. Black Sally met her end when Robin had his men light smoke fires in barrels near the warehouse where she hid out during the day. As she and her gang rushed into the streets, terrified the building was burning, Captain Robin and his top officers threw nets over them and ran them all through with blade and pistol shot. God damn. That motherfucker did not play, did he? He was done with it. He was done with her shit. Alright. Okay, old Dunwall Distillery. Explore abandoned building. Alright.
Word is he's like a phantom. An army of shadows in front of him. That guy down? Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw? This is one odd bird. Sorts with crazies, does rituals and the like. Bone charts. You sound afraid. Damn right I am. Doubting arm. Touched by the outside. You got lucky. When you're this handsome, you don't.
How many? Yeah, bend time. Need another rune.
Face like a hagfish. Pay up. Don't be sour. Say, when's Slackjaw coming down? Not till the next batch of elixirs done. He'll want to check on things. Then you better get all your shit together, huh? Everything's fine. I run the still like I run a game of Nancy. Yeah. Little bastard.
That's a mob boss for you. Damn it, distillery master key.
So it goes, not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real. Crazy. He just wants to know where his brother's gone. He sneaks in. You know Eddie, brilliant at it when he's sober.
Brimsley job, hitting the dumbwaiter all night.
Yeah, so he goes from room to room, kids sleeping, an overseer giving a lecture to the kids, a couple guys training with those hounds.
Stuff you'd expect.
But it gets weird. Some kind of machinery. Then a woman laughing, just laughing and laughing. Then music, a kind of plinky, plonky sound. That's what spooked him.
You sure he wasn't drunk?
Says he still hears it at night. He never did find his brother.
Damn.
That's a nice thing. Okay, I got one.
Oh, give it.
Okay. The nobleman laid with the skull so loudly they made one cry. The nobleman.
Sorry, when I'm playing stealth games, I try to concentrate as much as possible. It takes double the effort for me to look around. The rat plague. Excerpt from Natural Philosopher's Notes. For over a year, I've studied the cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats by the thousands, given their rapid gestation and maturation cycle. It's been impossible to breed them for numerous generations. The rodents themselves seem to be immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites. The blood of the rats tells its own story, allowing me to gauge the number of generations that a given group of rats have lived with the plague. As such, a nagging question remains. The rats collected in the poorest parts of town and the slums exhibit the oldest strains of the plague, while those found near the docks, where the foreign plague-bearing rats would presumably have entered our city, exhibit a younger strain of the plague. Could this mean that the rats were transported to the slums in some way that is not obvious? I will continue my research. If nothing else, I'm living proof that Sokolov's elixir and Piero's remedy are very effective at protecting against the plague, if one consumes enough of the stuff. Okay. No one will keep us from death. Here with base blink. What did I get? Acrobat, you climb slightly faster. You know what? I might as well equip that because there's really not a lot of bone charms that I get, so. Oh. There we go. Oh man, that was that could have gone bad. That's fine, I can crawl on through here. Bootleg still instructions. Operating instructions. Attach an empty elixir vial to the spout before you turn the thing on. Turn the valve on, collect the full vial, repeat until empty. Do not break vials. Do not spill any elixir. No free swigs. Yeah, makes sense. Sokolov's health elixir. Create a bootleg elixir. There we go. How many of these things can I make? And okay, contaminate the street gangs bootleg elixir with plague. Elixir account. Tubbard family 4 doses, Cramling family 3 doses, Braden family 5 doses, Golden Cat 2 crates, Bitterleaf Almshouse 1 crate, Ednac 1 dose, Luther 1 dose, Black Sally 2 crates, Griff past due, Trace Flannery 2 doses, Prechet family 5 doses, Nellie Morris Sullivan 2 doses. Ah man. Kinda sucks that they'll be infected, but let's hope they'll figure it out first.
There is a strong drink made here. I tried it once, distilled from river crusts by the taste of it.
Man, why can't I be this good at sneaking normally? Then again, I am playing on hard, where, you know...
Let me see what's
people
going on
aren't
here.
the people aren't exactly stupid, so... Ooh, hemlock essence. Excuse me. Recipe for Craxton. I'm coming tomorrow to check on the batch. Make sure you're wearing pants this time and stick to the recipe. 1 part Sokolov's elixir, 1 part beach gum paste, 2 parts sugar water. That's it. The more of the real shit you cut in, the less there is to spread around and the less coin I make. This ain't a charity. Slackjaw. Excerpt from the pre-plague promotional book on products made in Dunwall. Across the Empire, Old Dunwall whiskey is not only the finest libation of its kind, but it's also an important cultural tradition among discerning folk, sophisticated and common alike. Captains moving their ships across the Grant Ocean always have a bottle in their quarters for occasions. Fine restaurants and bars keep it in stock, and farmers across Bristol exchange Old Dunwall whiskey when healthy children are born. Some might disagree, preferring highbrow whiskeys, such as King Street Brandy or one of the other brands from Morley, but sales of Old Dunwall have been brisk through the early years of Empress Jessamine Coldwell's reign, a trend that is expected to continue. Aged and bottled in Dunwall's distillery district, Old Dunwall whiskey is what you want. I almost said is not what you want. Damn it.
I'll move on.
Is that?
Damn it.
Must have been.
Picked up anything good?
There we go.
What? Come on, let's get my guy!
Oh shit. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it.
That's the end of you. It's just a matter of...
Damn it. First death. Oh. That's funny. Always look through the keyhole. I could have picked the master key off of him. There we go. Converts it into coin, but maybe I could buy some more sleep darts from him. Alright, let's head back to Granny Rags. Oh, the gentleman colors are still here. Oh, they still got money on them.
That will never wash. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one.
What does it say when I look at her?
She wouldn't put the crackers on the right side
Granny
of her
Rags
tray,
danced to
so we
Ghost.
sacked her.
Men begged to marry her. In her mind's eye, she's fancy trim and velvet, fresh and young, on her way to an evening of romance.
That's creepy and sad. Okay, another rune. Perfect. Now I can bend time. At level 2, time is completely stopped. Enemies and security systems are unaware of you for the duration. It is insanely useful, both when you have enough of Piero's elixir to go around, and when you have the level 2, because it's extremely expensive for a fucking reason. I mean, you stop time. I would expect nothing less.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Before I continue, sorry everybody. Oh, is that Griff? Yes it is.
Here to shop?
Yeah, let's see what you got. And sleep darts. Yeah, someone tells me I'm gonna need a bunch of them. If I suck at stealth, like as much as I think I do at times. Ooh, there we go.
I told him, peel it off.
Careful.
Peel it off.
She treads with purpose, and is not as frail as she seems.
There we go. Here it is.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Perfect. Alright. Okay. 3 runes to upgrade it. I'll go Dark Vision, because Dark Vision is actually useful. Now, for those wondering what it looks like. Oof.
She wouldn't put the crackers on the right side of the tray. So we sacked her.
The children sometimes circle Granny Rags, following along and taunting.
That laugh was a little too perfectly timed.
That will never wash. Never, never, never.
My knees will never wash. Ow.
She wouldn't put the crackers on.
Oh crap. Ow! Oh! Ow! My knees. My knees hurt again. Oh god. Ow.
I told him, peel it off. Peel it off so we can breathe.
I did it perfectly fine the other day, like a little bit ago. There we go. There we go. This is why I want to Dark Vision to see if there's anything. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay, I'm gonna need... Yeah, once you have agility, you kind of don't... I mean, I wouldn't say you don't need the blink upgrade, but it definitely does help with accuracy. Confiscated ruin. Corporal Meadows. We found this strange room on the woman who used to sell pastries up the street. Not sure how she died, but since the thing looks superstitious, we set it aside for the overseers. After your shift is over, take to them for disposal or whatever they do with them. Don't forget. Don't worry. He didn't. Swear. High Overseer's office. The Abbey of the Everyman is the dominant religion across the Isles.
Hello. I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife.
Huh. You don't scare easy, I'll give you that. But that'll change.
Psst, Corvo. It's me. What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help. Unlock me and I'll buy you a drink in a couple of days. By the void, I'll buy you 100 drinks. I have poor circulation, and I seem to have forgotten my mittens, so I'd have... Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer.
Oh, perfect.
May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
Yes, and all that.
I was just reading in the archive about the heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the heretic's brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. Well, a member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer, or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters.
I will, brother.
Maybe I can use that to my advantage.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Never doubt it.
Okay. That jump I might be able to make with agility, but I'm not Not chancing it. To the meeting chamber, okay. Play your way. Pathways. There are many pathways through your missions. Front streets, alleys, windows, rat tunnels, rooftops, and waterways. Experiment with different ways to reach your goals. Of course. Branding instructions. I always go with the background.
Did you get caught in the lockdown last night?
6 hours. Searched the place top to bottom. And nothing to eat but the swill we hand out free. Of course we didn't find anything.
Did I ever tell you, one time one of the second floor shutters got stuck open, and I thought I could slip out? I couldn't find a way down. By the time I got back, it had snapped shut. I spent the rest of lockdown out on a ledge.
Maybe the outsider was watching. That might be worth checking out. Probably rats. Into everything. Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge prison. That's clear enough. But why Corvo? The one man feared throughout the Empire.
He's as skilled as they say.
He got through there with half the watch looking for him. And he had help, yes, but how far does it go? The trail goes to Martin, but Martin knows everyone. Everywhere.
The heretic brand is reserved for those overseers who have committed heinous acts against the order, but have not broken codes that would otherwise result in execution. No contact, aid, or shelter can be given to one bearing the brand. That person is forevermore unwelcome to the Abbey and its affiliates. When used, the brand is applied to the foreheads, so all can see the sins of the recipient. The chemical compound acts immediately, scarring the heretic for the remainder of life. The interrogation room here at the office of the High Overseer stands ready for the branding ritual, should the need arise. The recipient must be strapped into the interrogation chair and restrained as the brand is applied. The heretic brand itself is to be stored in the same room. Ah, nice.
Once they are brought here, they never leave. The overseers always find the guilt they seek.
Is there a way to sabotage this thing? No, there is not. Lovely. Ah, damn it. I think I shot him with 2. Man, that That's fine. Ah, here's the meeting chamber.
I hear the watch is having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games.
Good. And your niece, Callista, isn't it?
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. Locked. One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. Wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained. Big time.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What up? Who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you.
Hospitality.
Well,
the nerve on this
time to do this the hard way.
What was that, Campbell?
Now, firing!
Okay, well that's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Let's so much for my clean hands run. Oh man. Okay.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear anything, I'll come straight to you. Drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker.
Oh, damn
it. Servants been in here. Let me see. Seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained. Good time.
Let's take a look at my power. Yeah, I need 8 runes for that. Right.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What up? Who's been in here?
There we go. And this is why bedtime is a little, this is what bedtime is a little overpowered. Okay. Now where's that chair? Okay. Don't worry, High Overseer. We'll get you that heretic's brand in a little bit. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. I tranked pretty much everybody around. Going to excommunicate a highly religious man. Up. Get up, dumbass. I'm trying to close doors like a normal. God damn it. Man, he is a heavy sleeper. Alright, let me just, ooh, hemlock essence. Ooh, and a spring razor, but I won't need that. Alright. Find the heretic's brand. I thought it was in that safe location. Okay. Ah, it's up there. Okay. Now the question is finding a way up there. Oh. Ooh, a pouch. Sweet. Great trials. Oh, crap. On branding heretics. The heretics brand is reserved for those. Okay.
What we have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender, unusual tattooing on the face and chest, probably superstitious heresy, wearing some sort of industrial mask when we brought him in, stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it. You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you? Caught at last. Give us a name at least.
I'll find you.
What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Law. Are you with us?
Oh, crap.
Waited forever.
Some kind of fit.
Someone help me out.
And hey, I'll get to you guys in a minute, alright?
Watch one of his gloves. Subject has administered some kind of poison.
And oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow, I found 2 sleep darts. I didn't realize that. Ah! Off! Ow! This is a problem. I need to get back in there.
I'll flush you out.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Dice. I know you're somewhere around here. Back to the house.
Where is that meeting room? Ah, there it is. Okay. Let me turn this off, because that just throws off my vision. Okay. I'll drop him off at a safe location. Oh, sweet, that's the Samuel the Pope man, too. Thank God I can actually link with people in my arms. I was so tempted to just, like, literally launch him off here, but I'm like, oh, wait a minute, he'll probably die.
Huh? Assassin, help!
Oh, crap.
Flank him! We're not taking this one alive! How did we lose him? Guards, to me!
Okay, go to backyard. Now, this has been a
She's my
cluster.
sister. She's not a witch. I know her.
Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother? She will burn. All witches must burn.
Bertold, don't let them take me! I swear I've done nothing wrong!
Die, idiot!
You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
We are forever in your debt. I cannot thank you enough.
I must get my sister to safety. But first, I may know of a way to thank you. There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203. Take what you want, and good luck.
Nice. Thanks, man. Alright. remedy. Ah! Tales for Children Backyard Gatekeep. Abductee Manifest. The following children have been brought to Godfrey's farm, awaiting passage to White Cliff on the 13th day, month of seeds. Ration atonement, 12 crusts of bread, 1 wheel of blood ox cheese, 5 tins of brined hagfish. Jude Thornton, Ada Hargreave, Nicholas Ryans, Patrick Fagan, Roland Williams, Zachary Clayton, Thomas Jordan. Names. I was so tempted to just say random assortment of names because I don't think anybody cared enough like I do. Oh, God, yeah. There we go. Ow, damn it. Oh, ow! What the hell kind of barbed wire is that? Seriously, what the hell?
I know you're here somewhere.
Ow. Ow. What the hell kind of...
My hands not be restless. Reveal yourself.
Oh, let's seriously remove it? Like, seriously, though.
Where have the overseers gone? They wade through chest-high waters with their hounds.
An open window that I can go through instead of breaking it. Exploding hands. Bartholomew, I've seen the harnesses you've been devising in that workshop of yours. If you plan to strap explosives to my precious hounds and make living bombs out of them, you can count me out of your plan. I'm the master of hounds here, and without my training, they'll never do as you request. Signed, Houndmaster's Warden.
Or the mathematical beauty of the music itself. We've seen it in action against the forbidden practices too many times to deny it. But the question no one wishes to ask is the incantation itself black magic? The boxes are priceless, but what's inside?
What's in the box? Concerning the crossbows. Campbell, we initially thought it a great find when we came across some of the crossbows that the assassins have been using to harry our patrols. The models we found, however, have proven lacking. Dodd's men have greater accuracy and range, and I swear theirs reload faster. I'm recommending that we stick with pistols and sabers and count this as a lesson in where our strengths lie. Sincerely, High Artificer Bartholomew.
that you?
Oh!
Hey, Corvo.
Really?
It's Samuel. I'm here.
Can't you see I'm dead? Damn it. Damn it. Oh, okay, thank God. All because I wanted to be fancy. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Lovely.
Hey, Corvo. It's Samuel. I'm here.
Well, yeah, I see you,
From the
bro.
way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. You ready to go?
Yeah, I've seen enough of this place.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, God. Alright, didn't kill anybody. Ghost never detected. Special actions. Helped Granny infect the Bottle Street gang. Rescued Griff the Scavenger. Branded Campbell as a heretic. Saved Captain Curnow. And saved Elsa from zealous overseers. Oh, sweet. I didn't get a Sokolov painting, but I did find the Outsider Shrine. I found most of the runes. Wow, 6 bodies were found. Damn. Damn. Yeah, in case you... Yeah, don't... don't use my playthrough as a, as like a guide of, like, you know, what to do, because seriously. Okay, Martin is on his way to join the Loyalists, and Campbell's fate has thrown the Overseers into disarray. Decoding the High Overseer's journal may reveal any number of strategic secrets, most notably the location of the rightful heir to the throne, Emily Caldwin.
Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
Oh, thank you. Alright, let me go see Piero.
There is something to you, isn't there? You went and spanked the High Overseer in his own house.
Hell yes,
I hope
did.
the tools I designed for you function to your satisfaction. The fact that I am standing here and talking to you affirms that this is true, in several ways. Can I be of service to you?
Yes, you can, Piero. There we go. Oh, damn it, I should have grabbed, I should have did bulk capacity, but that's alright. I needed sleep darts.
He controls the city watch. Through Campbell, he had the religious faction. Someone is funding the military. And he... You did it! Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Caldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne.
Nice shot.
We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the empress.
Yeah, that's the problem with
time
empires.
is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
Ah, shit, there are things I'd like to do first, Admiral. Is there anything else around here? No, there is not. So it looks like I will be sleeping.
Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that's from a happier time.
Piero's request is denied. Piero, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tivian ore. What's wrong with the metals and crystal? King Sparrow feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar, or what's left of it. We're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city's in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the old crap you seem to need. Admiral Havelock.
Deals are made here, sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife. Each and every night the black-eyed outsider visits upon the hero's dreams. Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men or hound, they all go in.
We all float down here. Damn it. Yeah, that's why I say that, like, it's not that you don't, it's not that you don't need, what is it, the blink upgrade with agility, but it certainly does fucking help. I'll give people that. Damn it. First-person platforming. Almost never fun. Alright. Let's go to Corvo's bed, and then I'll sign off for this
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Oh, can it.
Assaulting a member of the City Watch has been made a capital offense.
Oh, mystical rat artifact.
Carry out this sentence on the spot. The offender's possession.
Alright, let's get some sleep. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. Overseer's undone. Martin is on his way. Oh, yeah. Okay. Learn about Weepers. Learn to Admiral Havelock. Okay. Alright, everybody. I think I'll leave this episode here. If you like these videos, please leave a like, subscribe, and if you like watching me fail at stealth attempts hilariously, please tune in next time. I will have it on the schedule next time. Or I might not. I'm honestly not sure. This is kind of just a side project that I'm doing. But please share the content, and always, like, comment below and like the video, because I like to, like, to recommend me games, because I'm planning on starting a bunch of projects. Later on, I'm planning on finishing and continuing a bunch of other projects as well. But that's all I got for you guys. I'm Evan from Super Awesome Gaming, and I'll catch you in the next one. Good night, guys.